teams around other people. Like, I can... Consistency for me reduces variance of my teammates. Okay, he might be here. This sucks. I should have gone to his jungle. So because I fucked up my pathing, I need to alt path into a gank right now and make some shit happen, which I'm currently in the process of doing. This champion is absolute fucking bullshit. Absolutely ridiculously bullshit. And I don't think we kill her. I think she just fucks us up. I want to die. In Minecraft. In Minecraft. Yeah, that sucks. That fucking sucks. That sucks a lot. For what? Yeah, the reason I did that is because I just wrote off my top timers. And there's no Herald, so I can't sneak Herald. Normally, if that play happens, I'm sneaking Herald, but it's too long. So, can't wait that long. My team's forcing something now, so I need to do something now, because I need to join it. Yeah, there's just not a lot to be done about Akali. Champion is very unfortunately not cool. Now, this is really bad for me. I might have been better off just doing the red buff. By the way, the champion I'm playing fucking sucks. This champion is absolutely the worst fucking champion in the game, and he only has a win rate whatsoever because of one bug and because he tilts people. So I'm at the point where I might not ever play Shaco again on my main account or at all. This champion is fucking garbage, man. It's actually crazy. You know what the funny thing is? The first thing I really had to realize about myself is that I'm playing a champion that's fucking dog shit. This is so fucking bad. I'm just gonna not let people bully me in high elo anymore. I'll sit through 1 hour of fucking dodges to never play Shaco again. This champ fucking sucks. Actually, just god awful fucking terrible. I don't care what his win rate is. I don't care what his late game contributions are. This champion has no fucking value to a team whatsoever. And he does absolutely nothing but piss people off. What bug? The ult isn't reduced by tenacity. It hasn't been for years. It actually, even in the older rework, it wasn't reduced by tenacity, but the older rework, it had more of a delay. What do I mean is his win rate is like 53%. I mean, it's 52. His AP win rate is 54%. And I agree with you. Win rate will tell you that a champion is like, all win rate is going to do is it's going to tell you that a champion is worth looking at. Because you can look at Malzahar and see that Malzahar's win rate is high. But why is Malzahar's win rate high? Because people don't fucking buy QSS, bro. Skarner's win rate's high. People don't buy fucking QSS. They have too much ego to buy fucking QSS, so they don't buy it. And then they fucking get suppressed and then they die. Great. Wow, holy shit. Champ's so good. I think Malzahar's okay because double burn is kind of OP on him. And, like, those are the two best mage items at the moment, plus Horizon Focus. But... man, this champ fucking sucks. But I'm just going to ult bot people, because that's all you do on them. And we'll concern ourselves with quitting Shaco after we stop playing him next game. That Amal's is a one-trick champ. Well, yeah, you've got the one-trick win rates that inflate win rates. So that's why win rate balancing is never going to be a good way to balance the game initially. Like, that's the fundamental reason, because you aren't accounting for the people who are dedicated to the champion and dedicated to strategies that win on the champion. And ease of execution is very important for solo queue win rates, because champions that are easy to execute will always have a higher win rate. Champions that are one-tricked highly will always be easier to win with in solo queue. But when you reduce all that variance and you play per play, or competitive play, or whatever, even high elo, like, I wonder what champions have different win rates in the morning versus the night. Like, you might be more valuable. It might be more valuable to you to balance champions around their morning solo queue win rate versus their nighttime solo queue win rate. Because, like, the difference between morning and night quality is stark. Like, look at all the setup I had to do just to get this play. If I'm Nidalee, this dude's fucking dead 10 minutes ago. If I play Nidalee, this Graves is dead long before this shit even had to happen. So, yeah, I mean, I made a really long extended play, and Graves got fucking bored and died. What the fuck did I really do there? Did I do anything? I don't think I did anything. I placed a good box thinking that I would get him overconfident. I would get him dying on the flank, or dying on the retreat. That's what I did. But I had to play that so far in advance that I don't know, man. If I'm Nidalee, I have a trap. If I'm Nidalee, I just place a trap there, and then I'm actually useful in the 1v1. What's the difference? Why would I ever play Shaco AP over Nidalee? What do I provide? I provide an ult that is uncounterable. Also, again, QSS. If you just fucking buy QSS, it doesn't matter if your ult is reduced by tenacity or not. So, yet again, the people who pick 4 AD every game just refuse to acknowledge that there's literally 2 QSS items that you can purchase. Who the fuck stole my blue? Fuck. Kali stole my blue? Thanks, man. Knew I could count on my mid lane to have pressure. Okay, my mid laner's doing fine. So, like... Okay, I lost my point. I'm gonna have to be helped back up with my point. I mean, basically, it's just pick Nidalee over Shaco. Yeah, QSS, the QSS point. They literally added another fucking QSS item to the game. And you get a mythic passive bonus off of buying a QSS item. And the QSS items are already, like, relatively gold efficient, and they give you MR. And MR is hard to itemize. There's so many benefits of QSS items, and nobody fucking buys them. Because they're scared that they'll fuck up using it. They're scared to learn the new mechanic of using QSS. They feel like they have so much... They have too much pride to buy an item that reduces your damage to mitigate something that will just fucking kill you. They had to force every AP item in the game to be so shit that you had to buy Zhonya's for people to buy Zhonya's. If they give you too much damage on other items, nobody buys fucking Zhonya's. They had to make Zhonya's OP to make people buy it. And then because it was so clearly OP, people complained about it. And then they had to start nerfing all the other items so people would buy it at all. And reduce variance from the game. I'm dead. I'm very dead. Never mind, I'm very alive. No, not. You dick. I got pulled into that play. I didn't really want to do it. I kind of did, though, so. Surely that champ is balanced, I think. So I don't need the damage, I don't think. But I don't know if I can even use... It's a tough call. It's a very tough call. I'm thinking Liandry's, and here's why. Not only because Liandry's is really just the best item on AP Shaco, by statistics and just like the fact that you have no fucking damage, so you need some damage, but also because it's going to reveal Kali and Shroud. So if I don't have Red Trinket and nobody uses Red Trinket, we'll still know where she is. This Shaco mid, I wish. I'd probably rather play Shaco mid than Shaco jungle, but I'd just rather not play Shaco at all because he's fucking terrible. Just a truly god-awful, worthless champion with no value to provide whatsoever to a game. That actually didn't hit her an extra time. I need Zhonya's, definitely. I'm gonna go the long way. Actually... Yeah, she actually walked back. Okay, whatever. It's all good, though. We killed Graves. We got access to his jungle. I reclaimed the blue buff, which I lost to Kali the last time. If this bitch thinks she's getting it, though. This bitch is wrong. Okay, yeah, she's not expecting it. Wanted to try learning Renekton top today. And got a Kali where you can use your entire rune page against her. Yeah. The Kali is not fun to lane against. I can't recall. I'm just going to place boxes. Not that items matter. I have the one item that fuck you. I'm blocking the box with my clone. Saw that neat little mechanic. I definitely need a Grievous Wound applicator. I'm kind of holding this box here. If she uses that W, it won't target her, but I can Q forward and then enter her W, and then she actually will, she will be targetable, and then she'll get feared. I want to get into the pit, but I can wait. All right, I can't wait anymore. I got to get into the pit now. I'm just forcing shit to happen. I could be dead here. Never mind. I'm okay. I need to reposition, get a little back. Fuck that champion. Holy shit, man. Akali. Ugh. Yuck. Yuck, 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 yuck. Rather get stung by bees than lane versus Akali. Yeah, that's about the same shit, man. Like, just like leaving your finger in a wasp's nest versus laning against Akali. It's about the same amount of pain. I hope Akali gets it. The problem with Akali, though, here's the biggest problem. So again, a really big indictment of the win rate balancing framework. Sylas is kind of similar to this, but Sylas has other ways to win games that Akali doesn't really have. Akali has really high cooldowns. She has very tough resource management after she runs out of resources. It takes her a while, but she still doesn't have enough to actually take over a fight ever in a game, and she can't mitigate it. So the thing is, despite how hideously atrocious her laning patterns are and how massively unfair she is in any skirmish whatsoever, it's really fucking hard to win with her. It's really fucking hard to win with her. It's like ridiculously hard to win with her. And because it's so ridiculously hard to win with her, she's allowed to exist in this state. This is what Riot considers to be a balanced state for Akali. And it is, because like she's not going to win pro play games. Good try in the Zonia timer. I respect it. I respect the attempt. NT. I'm going to say NT. That's like, so that's the way, if you want her not to lose her confidence, you say NT, because it's like, I recognize what you're trying to do, and I'm totally fine with you doing it again. Which means that she'll probably try it again, and maybe not fuck it up next time. Because that's just a mistake that'll happen. Anyways, yeah, this is the balanced state of Akali, because this is what Akali has to be to win a game 48 to 50% of the time. That's just what she has to be. And it's disgusting to look at her, because she's so visibly unbalanced. There's not one person in high elo who's gonna be like, yeah, Akali is really balanced, bro. I think she's fine. I think she's overrated, but I think she's overrated in the terms of like gaining victories. She's not very good at achieving victory, but she's absolutely fucked as a champion. Like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck is that? Oh my god. No, don't do it. Oh, barely. Balls. Bullocks. My champion is so bad, man. My champion is on the exact opposite end of the spectrum from Akali, because my champion has a shitload of utility and uncounterable utility, and is dependent on people counter building you and actually understanding how to play against you, rather than Akali, which is like you literally can't fucking play against her. So So the difference between Shaco and Akali, like, we're actually witnessing both ends of the spectrum right now. Shaco is so good at winning lane, or so good at winning games in the state of League of Legends that he's not allowed to be good. He can't be good. Because he's just too fucking good at winning. It's like Garen. The champion is too good at creating a victory that he can't be balanced. You have to leave him so intentionally hideous that he's literally unplayable but still wins 50% of the time. And it feels like there's almost no variance in actually playing him, because there isn't. You play the same game every game. It's so confining. So, Shaco's an AD assassin, Kali's an AP assassin. Well, I mean, AP assassin, Shaco just doesn't have the damage. Shaco's perfectly capable of being an AP assassin by design. And for a long time, AP assassin is how I played him. It actually took me forever to like, start, like, learning how to play mage Shaco as opposed to AP assassin. Even though I actually gravitate towards control mages and I don't mind playing control mages, I never really wanted to learn him in that style because I never felt that style had any value to provide to a game, and it especially didn't when the fear was delayed. But GLP helped it out a lot. Unfortunately, like, the state of the game right now for Shaco is like, you just hit your uncounterable clone mechanic on people. Well, it is counterable with QSS, but people won't buy it, so it is uncounterable in theory. It's counterable in theory. It's not counterable in practice because nobody's going to buy the fucking item that counters you. Or take cleanse. So, for the time being, he's just so good at winning lanes, or winning games, that he just isn't allowed to ever be in any state where he can provide any value as a champion to the game. Clearly because people have shit mentals. Please do it. Please do it. Alright, she's going to use E right away. This time I'm going to place the box right away and force her to use it. I'm trying to gain space right now. That's what I'm doing. Because we're on soul point, so they are forced to do something here. Ah, that's pink worded. It's okay though. Yeah, I'm gaining space. I'm forcing them into a location. So it's working. Yeah. The worst part is, all they do, the best counterplay to Shaco AP is just don't even fucking play against it. Like, don't even acknowledge his existence. Just ignore him. Because honestly, if Graves holds his ground, what's going to change? If I'm going forward only because I believe the Graves will go backwards. I'm not going forward because I think I actually can do anything against Graves. I'm going forward because I believe in my mind that if I walk forward and I E the Graves, he will kite backwards. That's why. Not because I think the Graves will take any damage. Not because I think I will 1v1 the Graves. Not because I think I can outplay the Graves. I can't do any of these things. I have no ability to outplay. I have no ability to actually control any aspect of this game. Unless I buy Everfrost, and even then, I have no fucking damage. So my only belief by queuing forward and Eing the Graves is that the Graves will walk backwards. That's my control over the game. How fucked is playing this champion? It's awful. I see no value in ever picking this. And he has a 52% win rate, so he'll never be good. It is what it is, man. Like, he is just unequivocally the worst fucking champion in the game. The worst champion in the fucking game. I don't think there's a single champion that I would say has less value to a team, less enjoyment playing, less actual agency than Shaco does right now. Okay, Trundle. Trundle's really good at winning games too. And he's also Trundle's really good at winning pro games. That's why Trundle's just never allowed to be playable. Because if it wins pro games, if it wins too many pro games too easily, then you really have a problem, because you're like you're kind of ruining your esports scene if you allow it to be viable. So Until Trundle's reworked, he's probably going to be the worst champion in the game. But even then, Trundle support is useful. Shaco support is not fucking useful. So, like, there's a world where you have Trundle support and he's still viable or valuable because you just dildo spam in the jungle and then people can't move. But, like, Shaco doesn't have that. Shaco has nothing. He's nothing. Nothing. So I don't want this to turn into a 6-hour bitch fest about Shaco, which is why I'm only playing one game on my main, because all I'm going to do when I play Shaco is bitch about Shaco. This champion is so fucking bad. He's been completely, utterly removed from the game. It's not even remotely the same champion I started playing when I started playing him. I have no interest in continuing to play him. All this game is an exhibition as to why I fucking hate playing him and why I quit him. Sucks. I don't want to quit him. I would love to play Shaco. I would love to play a little bit more Shaco. I'd love to have him incorporated into my champ pool, especially if I were to main jungle or play jungle. But I see absolutely no purpose. I see no purpose in playing this champion ever at any point. Maybe if I go tank, I feel a little better, but even as tank, you have no damage. There's no way out of the no damage problem. You have no fucking damage. The only way that you were doing damage in the first place was by buying items that do damage. But now the items don't do damage. So you have no fucking damage. So, yeah, I mean, Prowler AD is fine. Prowler AD is really, really lukewarm, really fine. You can at least create situations where you force somebody to either die or take 80% of their health bar and then not be able to heal it up, which is acceptable. But yeah, AP Shaco just wins games by winning games. I guess I could play a little bit more AD. I could figure out an AD build that isn't awful to play and probably play it. And maybe there would be value in it. I'm gonna buy this. It's a little bit of an ego buy, but I feel like I need to make some shit happen right now. And I feel that in the way that's like not the same as... We have like a big timer coming up. I feel it not in the same way as like there's nothing happening. I must do something. I feel like there's something that has to happen to get some pressure right now. We need Trin split pushing, and we need box setup for Dragon. We got Dragon in 25. I'm sure we're aware of it. I see we're pinging it. I need to get Soraka zoned a little bit, but yeah, look at my damage. Woohoo! Yeah, Shaco. Woo! Damage champion. Functional. Definitely functional. I think it's just really funny how, like, the last time Chase thought Shaco was absolutely horrific, I thought he was pretty good. And now Chase keeps saying, like, Shaco's pretty good, you're just delusional. But he's just like, I mean, what of this game tells you that Shaco's a good fucking champion? But I mean, that's just Chase's, like, win over value mindset, I think. Which, I mean, I understand. I respect Chase's mentality. I respect it because he knows what he wants. He wants wins. And, you know, that's just some people's goal is I want to win games. I want to get the highest elo I can. I think that's totally respectable. But I want to not only win games, I want to be the reason we win games. I want to provide value to win games. I want to feel satisfied when I finish the game. And I want to feel like I actually beat my opponent fair and square, outplayed them, and like beat the guy on a competitive level. Not just counter pick every game. Not just, you know, I want team cohesiveness. I want functionality. And I just feel like I get absolutely none of that with this champion anymore. I might even upload this. I think if I'm gonna get a YouTuber, this might even be a good YouTuber, because it explains a lot of my frustrations with the game. Which, I mean, as many frustrations as I have, I do like the game still. Just throw that out there. I do like the game, but certain champions are not worth picking, and this is why it's not worth one-tricking very much, and I don't like the enforcement of one-tricking. Because your champion disappears and you just lose your brain. You lose your mind because you have to play a champion that fucking sucks all day. every day and feel fucking useless because you are fucking useless. You're not doing fucking anything. And that's it. This is your existence. You play 10 games of this a day and you will fucking lose your mind. You play 20 games of this a day and you will have a mental fucking breakdown because what the fuck am I doing? What am I doing? I'm doing everything I can possibly do this game and it's fucking nothing. I'm doing a whole lot of shit. It looks like I'm doing a whole lot of shit because I got high APM. I got pretty good mechanics. I'm making shit move. I'm making some mechanical mistakes. I'm making some positional errors here. I will agree with that. But even if I didn't, I could literally just sit right fucking here and send my clone in. Same fucking thing. Same thing. Same exact value to the game. Place boxes, AFK, put clone. Hope someone walks into it. Hope it fears them for 2 seconds and they die. Our comp's bad, so it's not just me. Like, we have Trainemir Katarina. What the fuck do they do? But, man, I mean, just like, fucking what? What can I do? What do I do when they just ignore me? All the enemy team is doing is ignoring me. And because I have no actual value, it's working. Just very, very bad. Very bad state of the champion. Wow. I might even just die here. Yeah, so, and you can just see that when my whole team dies, and then they start hitting me, I just don't have anything still. Like, I'm not baiting them into any of my shit, because they're just not bothering with it. They just kill me. So you really get to see how fucking useless this champion is when your team dies. And you have no way of actually saving the play. Yeah, that was just the most uninteresting game I played today. I'm not adding it to my win-loss either, because I'm not counting this account. I'm just playing on it because I don't want to decay. For whatever reason. I don't really care if I do. Wow, it's not ruining my mood either, because I'm still in a good mood, but it just, like, that is your wake-up call right there. If you play Shaco and you need a wake-up call, just watch that fucking game. Watch that game. See what happens when you play on a team where other people pick similar champions that provide little value to the game, and your champion just fucking sucks. Like, what if I'm Lee Sin here? This game is so different if I'm Lee Sin. This game is so different if I'm Elise, who isn't even that good of a champion. Graves did 13,000 damage. He didn't do very much either, but Lee Sin, Elise, Sejuani, Nidalee, Xin Zhao, Udyr. I don't even think Udyr is good, but Udyr. Let's go through all the fucking junglers right now. Why not? Roll. That doesn't tell me what junglers. Alright, fuck it. We'll go through u.gg, the tier list on u.gg. Let's do that. I'll just name every champion that would have had more value in this game. Xin Zhao, Fiddlesticks, Kha'Zix, fucking Wukong jungle, Rek'Sai, Warwick. Yeah, Warwick would have been more valuable. Zac, Poppy, Evelynn, Nunu, Skarner, Ivern, Nocturne. You know what? Fuck it. Gragas is pretty fucking useless, so maybe pretty close, but I still think Gragas would be better because Gragas has agency. Elise, Talia, Trundle. Trundle, no. Trundle would have been piss useless this game because they have a lot of mobility. So, you know what? Shaco's more useful than Trundle. I think we know that. Trundle jungle fucking sucks, so who would ever play it? Except that one plat guy with a 40% win rate. Vi would have been more useful. Lee Sin, Echo, Arthas, Kayn, Gwen, Kindred, Volibear, Sejuani, Jarvan, Udyr. Master Yi would have been piss useless, so okay. Two champions. We're up to 2. Olaf would have been piss useless. 3. We're up to 3 champions. Diana would have been more useful. Shyvana would have been more useful if I went AP. Mordekaiser would have been more useful. Mumu, useful. Jax, probably about as useless. So, 4. Rengar, more useful, because I would have been able to sniff out Akali in stealth and damage Gwen. Rammus, yes, more useful. Tank. Morgana, yes. Diego, yes. Nidalee, yes, absolutely. Graves, they picked Graves, so can't analyze that. Dr. Mundo, fuck yes. Rumble, yes. Hecarim, yes. Nautilus, yes. Lilia, yes. 4 champions in the entire U.G. 4 out of 47 champions would have been more useful, would have been less useful, or as useless in this game as Shaco is. But you know what? Shaco wins 52% of his games, so he's OP. Absolutely fucking terrible champion. I'm never playing it again. At least AP. I will play AD Shaco sparingly until he is reworked. That's all I need to say. And that's my statement.